YouTube, what's up? It has been a little while since I put another video out. We've been super busy. Basically, we bought a house a few weeks ago that needs a lot of renos. So I've been spending most of my time out there and kind of putting eBay and Amazon on the back burner. But I did get a little haul of stuff, so I figured I'd kind of give you guys an update video plus a haul video of some of the recent pickups, mostly electronic stuff from the Ewaste guy. So I'll get the camera turned around here and show you some of the stuff I got. So we got a whole table full of stuff. We got more stuff back here. Here, I'll start here. So these, I still got to test them, but these are all Betamax players except for the one at the very bottom. That is a professional JVC VHS recorder and player. And then above that, you can barely see it. That's just a DVD player, surround sound thing. It's not really worth anything. Super Betamax by Sony, and a Sanyo beta player, another Sony Super Betamax with the hi-fi processor and mixing station underneath for the sound. So these things do, if you find them in good working condition, they bring good money, anywhere $60 plus depending on the model and things like that. So those are pretty cool. Watch out for them. They kind of look like VHSs. Like that's a Betamax, but sometimes it'll still say, like, it says VCR 4, oh come on, like it says VCR 4670. So I mean, people would automatically kind of assume that might be a VCR player, but it's a Betamax. Betamax too, to give you an idea, guys, if you see a Betamax tape, I got one that's wrecked if I can find it. That's a Betamax tape. And to give you guys a size comparison, I'll put a VHS beside it. Go over here. I think I got a VHS in with these laser discs. There we go. Don't buy this VHS, it's not worth anything. Even though, yes, it's a black diamond that everyone talks about, the classic collections, it's not worth anything. It's just a freaking Aladdin VHS. So I just have it here to test tapes, but give you a comparison. Top one is Betamax, and the bottom one is VHS. So the VHS are a little bigger. You can see both heads on them. That's basically it when you're out and about. What else do we got here? So other things are a Sony dual cassette deck. That brings about $45. There's a teak one down there that brings about $25-$30. It'll just get listed locally. Got another Super Nintendo. I just finished testing that. It does work. Let's see. We got a Kai or a K, I don't know, however you want to pronounce that, professional VHS player. This thing seems to bring about $160. It's super dirty, so I do gotta clean it up and test it. I don't know if it's gonna work judging by how it looks, but maybe I'll have a video of cleaning that up and testing it. Underneath is a reel-to-reel recorder. It's what reporters would have used back in the day. I have two of them, so it's pretty cool. They do work. I've tested them. I don't know. Oh, there's the other one right here. And these things bring about $65-$70, obviously cleaned up in a little better condition than this. Get that out of the way. A couple old solid state TVs. That one does work. It's pretty cool looking. It's light. It's just a little, like, not even a 13-inch, so it'll be easy to ship. This one's a radio TV combo. Same thing. It'll be super easy to ship. Those weird little electronic things like that sell. There's collectors out there that like them, so that's, you know, they're worth picking up. That is a projector. Always fun doing this one-handed. So there's a slide projector. Pretty basic, right? You have your slides that go in here and it just, then a new one goes in, it projects it on the wall. That does work. They're not super fast sellers for me. They do sit for a few months, but I always seem to be able to sell slide projectors, reel-to-reel players, Super 8s, things like that. A couple more vintage keyboards. Those are Super Nintendo parts. That's not from Buddy. That's just me swapping parts on a Super Nintendo. Old PS1 style mouse plug-in. It's new. What else do we have? Not a lot, guys. We got PlayStation 1, PlayStation 1 Slim, little handheld Namco Pac-Man game. Couple reel-to-reel films that are still full. They have the reels in there. Some of them had dating for like 78. 74 Niagara Falls for 1971. So I've yet to play those to see if they work. A mixer, anything that you see that's a mixer for stereo equipment or recording, I grab. Even older stuff, it always seems to sell. This, guys, I honestly can't tell you what it's worth because I have no idea. I haven't looked it up. But if you guys want to look it up, it's a realistic, and it's model number 32-110B. There's the back of it. You sound people might know better than I do about this kind of stuff. But when I'm dealing with the Ewaste guy, I don't really have to look it up, right? If it's not worth anything, I just give it back to him. He recycles it. Like I said, a couple PlayStation 1s. They're whatever. They don't sell crazy, but they do sell. And now something that's kind of cool. I have 2 of these. If you guys don't know what this is, as you can see, you can push the buttons. And as you push buttons, this thing does start to slide. And you can reset it. And you can push the buttons again, and it moves. It has a handle to carry it around. If you look on the back here, there's a spool, it spins it, and there's a, there they are right there. See if it focuses in those little dot looking things there. It's for Braille. This is a printer or some sort of printing device designed for the blind. Some old books I picked up just at our Goodwill. They're all $30, $40 books. Most of them will be going on to eBay or Etsy because they're vintage books. You know, anything old scouting book too, or Cubs is good to grab. Scouts especially. I've already sold a few old scouting books. And you know, for $1/4 a book or whatever, these will go on Etsy. They'll bring anywhere $20 and up. Again, guys, books aren't super fast sellers for me, but they do decent. I've yet to go through this. There's some Nintendo stuff, some games. The only thing I've gone through and I have set aside, I might as well show you guys these. That's all my video game cables I keep, and I label them. Like, that one's Xbox 360, right? That's a component one. Most of these are actually Xbox 360. NES power cord, you know, PS1, PS2 video cords. The reason I do this too is I pick up a lot of consoles and stuff that don't have the wires or controllers, so I can easily grab them out of there and pair them up. You know what, I've never even really dug through this box. Couple multi-tap ports for the PlayStation 1, some old vintage phone systems. Apparently these things still sell. I've never tried, but I've been told they sell, so we'll see. A couple old disc drives. I believe this is an old radio. Watch for these radios, guys. There's one kind of radio to watch for, and if you've seen Groundhog Day, you already know what I'm going to show you. This isn't the exact one for Groundhog Day, but the ones with flipping numbers, like almost like a Rolodex, seem to always really do good. I haven't tested that one yet. I haven't even looked up what this one sells for, but they bring, minimum, they bring $20 Canadian and up, so that's good. A couple more, you know, Nintendo video cords, stuff like that. That's the RF one. So, just some basic stuff. I still got to go through that box. That bin is nothing. That's just my stuff I've already listed that gets stored in a bin. Picked up some Beatles Rock Band drums. And I picked these up. I paid $1 a piece for these things at the Goodwill. And they are Libby Crystal Celtic Sun and Moon wine glasses, I guess. Goblets, maybe you could call them. I don't know what it is with these. I've already just sold 3, I believe, on Etsy for $19.95 a piece plus shipping. One person bought 2 and another bought 1. So I picked up another 4 and they've already been relisted on Etsy. They sell, you know, I've sold these for the last 2 years, and I'd say they sell after about a month, month and a half of sitting. So I don't mind picking those up. More old keyboards, a newer gaming keyboard. Those are all the vintage clicky keyboards like IBM's and stuff. And those are all Honda CRX parts that I'm going to list for a buddy. Well, that's about it. Nothing crazy exciting this time or anything that's amazing and gonna make me hundreds of dollars, but just a couple things, a little insight into some of the stuff I grab. I'm gonna get back to work here now. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye.